Ian Garry celebrated his victory over Carlos Prates by decision. After their fight, they met in the locker room together. Ian Garry posted a video from the locker room on his Instagram with the caption, "Respect brother."
Você é sinistro. Você tem meu coração muito grande. Não, mano, eu...
But Jonah, I feel we're gonna see each other again, no, maybe for the title.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Puta que pariu, mano. Tenho força de mão. Eu falo com você, quero ajuda, vai em cima. Eu volto ao Brasil, você precisa de minha ajuda, vamos lá. Você é brasileiro e eu quero ver tudo brasileiro, vai em cima.
Despite Ian Garry's victory, Carlos Prates had Ian Garry on the ground at one point, landing serious strikes, but he wasn't able to finish him. Many people commented on this. Henry Sejudo says, "I can't believe Prates didn't finish Ian Garry in the last minute. Unbelievable." Derek Brunson says, "Prates is definitely going to need a cigarette after that one. Had Garry on the ropes late and didn't push hard enough." Belal Muhammad says, "Prates still got gas in the tank, maybe the cigarettes aren't bad." Before we move on, be sure to hit the subscribe button to help the channel. Although he said he would survive the first round, Zhang Mingyang defeated Anthony Smith by technical knockout in the first round. Anthony Smith places his gloves in the middle of the octagon following an emotional retirement moment. After the fight, he addressed his followers on Instagram with the message, "That's a wrap. Congrats to Zhang. The light heavyweight division is on notice. You're gonna have a great career. Thank you to all the people who have supported me all these years. I was never good enough to make it this far. I'm just really happy that it all happened. Thank you to the UFC for saving my life." There was a lot of reaction on social media to Anthony Smith's retirement. Some congratulated him and wished him a happy retirement, while others were not pleased with the way he ended his career and with such a loss. Dylan Dennis says, "Retired in a puddle of his own blood, giving up like he does every fight. I officially revoke the Lionheart nickname for Anthony Smith. He literally has the heart of a poodle." Terrence McKinney says, "I'm never telling the UFC I'm retiring. I don't want a retirement fight, no way." Alexander Rakic says, "Wish you and your family all the best. Enjoy retirement, brother." Robert Whitaker says, "Congrats on a great career, mate. Was a privilege to watch your fights." Jiri doing Jiri things, rubbing leaves on himself for immunity.
Like every year, for the best immunity.
Silva calls out critics who picked Bryce Mitchell to beat him, boasting about his victory. Silva recently defeated Bryce Mitchell with the popular ninja choke. He posted a video on his Instagram where Izzy says that Bryce Mitchell will beat him.
Fans still act like this is WWE. They pick who's goody, who's the baddie, who's the good guy, who's the heel. I'm gonna go Bryce. I'm gonna go Bryce because of the experience.
So, I'm gonna pick Bryce Mitchell, gets it done by decision.
Or Bryce Mitchell is gonna belt to ass him and take him down.
And Silva added the caption, "While they were running their mouths, I was sharpening my game. Now they just sit and watch." Izzy responded to his post and said, "LOL. I love receipts." Kamaru Usman talks about his upcoming fight against Joaquin Buckley on June 14th. Usman reflects on his past losses and emphasizes being excited and grateful for the opportunity to return to the octagon. Usman enters this fight with 3 losses, his most recent being in October 2023, where he lost by decision to Khamzat Chimaev. Does Usman want to return to active fighting, as he has recently been referred to as a podcaster?
You know, it is what it is. But it is what it is. June 14th, I'm ready to get back in there. I know everybody's been waiting. I know some people were patient, some people were not patient, Henry, and you know, because we see the comments. We see y'all comments under those posts.
You got to drop that Bilal interview, Kamaru.
The who?
Yeah. No, listen, you know what? Honestly,
June 14th, we're worried. Right now, we're focused. Everything, our sights are focused on. How do you say his name, Henry? I love how you say
Joaquin Buckley.
Right.
But what? So stylistically, obviously, without giving too much, like that, you know, obviously he's an explosive fighter. he knows how to cover distance very, very well. Now, is this going to be is this the main event in Atlanta?
Henry, I'm fighting, bro. What you thinking?
All right, so that's 5 rounds. I think 5 rounds does benefit you, and obviously, I mean, this is a fight of two.
It's a great fight. He's very aggressive. He's strong. He's athletic, and I like that. Every now and again, that warrior spirit, you need to exercise it. That's where we come from, Henry. I'm one of those guys who I put in so much time and effort. Everything, Henry.
Yeah.
Israel Adesanya is doing a side quest. Izzy shared 2 clips on his Instagram profile from his personal life, where he decided to have some fun.
Who are you? Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. You're not fat. There you go.
Okay, that was good.
Okay.
Alright, I've got a strategy behind this.
Oh, wow. Forklift. I like that. You're trying to be a forklift. I believe in you. You can do it.
Let me put my clip in.
Breathe, just breathe. Imagine if I was like fully drunk. I just put it right there. I don't want to be raped. Help. He's raping me. Oh, wow. Face. This is the worst rape ever. The worst date rape ever.
I'm sweating.
Garry said he hopes Belal will win against Jack Della Maddalena, and that he will later fight Belal. After that, he wants to fight Islam Makhachev. And following that, he wants a rematch with Shavkat Rakhmonov. Is it too early for him to analyze so far ahead? Let us know in the comments.
You guys know I like plans, right? You guys know I have visions in my mind. Well, let me tell you what's next. I'm going to fight the winner. I believe it's Belal. And that's nothing against Jack. I just believe stylistically Belal has what it takes to get this fight done, and quite convincing. So I'm going to fight Belal next. I'm going to beat Belal. Belal has said it many, many times. I am the toughest opponent in the division for him. Then when Belal doesn't have the belt, there's a certain pound for pound number 1 who wants to come up. And his name is Islam Makhachev. And I have nothing but love and respect for that man and his style. And it would be an honor to share the octagon with him. I would love to go out there and prove against him in my first title defense that I'm the pound for pound number 1. I beat him. I take that status. I win my first title defense. And then Shavkat gets the rematch. And I'm going to go out there and I am going to dismantle that man and prove that he never won that fight. And that's my next 3-fight plan. That's how I see it going, and I don't want that any other way.
Alex Pereira posted a video on social media where he's practicing wrestling on the sand. Is he potentially preparing for one of his upcoming opponents? Or maybe even a rematch with Ankalaev? Dana White confirms Dricus du Plessis will defend his middleweight title against Khamzat Chimaev. As for a potential fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev, Dana hasn't wanted to comment on it yet.
There's some rumors. There was rumors that it was going to be Khamzat DDP. Turns out that doesn't look like it's true. There's now rumors it's going to be Ilia Topuria versus Islam. Is that a
Well, we all know that fight's happening. the Duplessis versus Hamza fight. It's happening. It's just not happening in International Fight Week. That fight's done. Okay. Just not happening now.
And Ilya Islam?
What's that?
Ilya versus Islam?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how it plays out.
Alright guys, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, stay safe and stay strong.